Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Still haven't got that buzzer figured out. Still going a little bit crazy. How's it going tonight, everyone? Jester of Spades, Judge Rudge, Rollsy, good to see ya. Pizza Man, Dank Grog, Invigus, Sudslin, Metal Monk, Bob Slavsky. What's going on tonight, everyone? Are you ready for some super sweet modern action? I'm definitely excited for it. It should be interesting. Electric Dodge, Dragonith, the Steelers Midget. Awesome dude. Good to see ya. Yes. Happy Thursday to you. Dank Grog, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So how's everyone doing this evening? Wasn't sure what we wanted to play. I was kind of going back and forth. I figured there's going to be standard tomorrow for the Pro Tour, so we might as well head into modern. We haven't played much modern lately. We're getting to that time, so I'm super excited for it. This deck should be interesting, at least. Vincent246 for the 8th month in a row. How you jank this out well with this deck? Yeah, I'm hoping to jank it out well. Welcome back to the Fishbowl, Vincent. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So how is everyone doing tonight? Are you going to be watching the Pro Tour tomorrow? What are you expecting at the Pro Tour? That's the big news of the stream, I think, is Pro Tour tomorrow in Albuquerque, which means if you're in the US, it's going to be during the day. I'm not sure what the time zones will be like if you're in Europe or the other parts of the world, but Coker MTG, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 11th month in a row. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. Yesterday I went to the circus. One of the songs from the stream was played during the show. Everyone likes their free, royalty-free music, apparently. That's pretty funny, though. Four Horsemen, I'm sure we'll probably end up playing that someplace or another, because it's so unique. It also feels a little bit miserable, but it should be interesting. Got an Ixalan pack and pulled a Jace and a foil Carnage Tyrant? That sounds pretty awesome. Good pulls there. So, Pro Tour tomorrow, I know it's 11 Eastern time. It's 9 local time in the Mountain time zone, I believe. So, it's during the day here in the US. I don't know how that translates around the world. So, should be interesting. Pro Tour starts with Limited, then Standard for 2 days in a row, and then Top 8 on Sundays. So, anyway, let's do our reminders, talk about this deck, get into the stream. Then we can talk Pro Tour. We can talk, I don't even know. Whatever we want to talk about. So anyway, MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube. That's where you can find any of the old streams, including this stream in the future. The normal YouTube channel. What did you think of the Against Odds from yesterday? We played some Arcane adaptation, one or the other, or both. The combo was super sweet to be able to make 200 wolves, and we pulled it off quite a bit. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check that out, because it's actually pretty exciting. This Pro Tour is standard, but the next one coming up will be modern. So I'm super excited for that one as well. Helichrome, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Also, since we're talking YouTube stuff, make sure to keep sending me your deck text for Fishbowl Thursday. You can email them to me, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. We're 3 for 3, I think, with super spicy Fishbowl Thursday decks. So I want to keep it going, keep the sweet jank flowing. So I've been trying to, if you send me a deck list, I can't really like analyze it and break it down, but I'm trying to just send a quick response letting you know that I actually received it, so you're not wondering. Atlanta, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Last but not least, we have the merch page. Tokens, t-shirts, playmats, all that sweet stuff. If you're looking for another way to support the stream and the channel and the site, that's a wonderful way to do it. Also, donations available below. I was also reminded, our $101 donation last stream, we actually had a $150 donation way back when we first started. I said it was the biggest donation. I was sadly mistaken, so thank you everyone who donates. So Draken253 for the 13th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Is Teamer Energy going to dominate Standard until Kaladesh is out of Standard? I believe so. I think it'll be Tier 1 until then. But we'll see. New sets are coming. Maybe something will change it. So, you don't have to include a breakdown of your deck list. If it has some crazy non-obvious stuff that you want to make sure I notice, you can point it out, but I'm usually pretty good at seeing that stuff, so definitely not required, but if you want to put a short breakdown, you're welcome to. Anyway, let's talk about this deck. So this was one of our instant deck tech decks. This is Jeskai, Gods, and Humans. So this deck is all over the place. It's actually really interesting. So on one hand, we're kind of human tribal. We have Thalia's Lieutenant, we have Metallic Mimic as our human lord, so putting +1/+1 counters on all of our humans. Pronunciation for Dummies for the 9th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. So we have the typical human aggro stuff. Lords to pump up our humans. Champion of the Parish, really aggressive 1-drop human. Works well with our counter plan. Kypheon, our Savannah Lions human, could end up a Planeswalker. Then we have like Skyship Plunderer to double up the counters from Thalia's Lieutenant, from Metallic Mimic. So this is kind of typical human stuff. Reflector Mage and Magus of the Moon are some disruptive human 3-drops. Basically, Creature Bounce, Blood Moon Effect. Grim Lavamancer, a bit of removal human. So this stuff is basically just human tribal. Where it gets unique is we have 3 Norn of the Wary. If you're not familiar with Norn, one of the weirdest creatures ever printed in Magic. It is so super unique. What's up, NR Paul? How goes it? So whenever anyone casts a spell or attacks with a creature, it exiles, returns end step. So it can never block, it can never deal combat damage. All it does is blink itself, usually twice every turn cycle, during our turn, during our opponent's turn. So this does a couple of things. First, it's triggering our Thalia's Lieutenants, triggering our Champion of the Parishes. So it's growing repeatedly over and over and over again. The other thing that Norn does is kind of leads us into the god part of our deck. So this is a human part of the deck. Then we have our gods. So we have 2 Afera God of the Poles, 2 Perforos God of the Forge. So as Norn is blinking itself in and out, with Afera, we are drawing a card twice each turn cycle. Opponent's turn, our turn, just keep drawing and drawing. In theory, thanks to like Reflector Mages and so forth, we could even turn Afera on. Perforos, on the other hand, is just doming our opponent for 2 as Norn blinks again and again and again. So this gives us some reach to close out the game if we can't get in with our creatures. So that's the basic plan of the deck. Otherwise, Lightning Bolts for removal. Izzet Charm lets us kind of walk the line between a counterspell and removal. And one Cyclonic Rift, which I can't imagine overloading it very often, but you never know. It could happen. Otherwise, mana base, some fetch lands, some basic lands. Little bit sketched out that we only have a total of 2 planes and 1 island, with 3 main deck Magus of the Moon. So we're going to want to make sure we focus on tutoring out our basic lands first if we're going to be Magus of the Mooning. Sideboard-wise, tons of one-ofs. Got some Graveyard Hate. Rest in peace, Surgical Extraction. Stony Silence for Affinity. Auriok Champion is a really cool answer to aggro. Takes advantage of the Norn Blink. We're just gaining life, gaining life. Our opponent can't kill it with red or black spells, which means Burn really struggles with it. Some other decks as well. Rune Halo for Storm, and Rule of Law also for Storm. Rune Halo can other things do. Artifacts and Enchantments, Wear and Tear. Izzet Charm for more counters. Meddling Mage, kind of all-purpose human hate. More Graveyard Hate, Echoing Truth, Invasive Surgery. So just a million one-ofs. Anyway, that is what we're battling with tonight. MVDS, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 6th month in a row. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And MVDSF was the person who actually donated more than $101. So I'm sorry, MVDFS. I really thought the biggest donation was $100. My bad. Did not mean to make that mistake. So thank you so much for your donation a while ago. Definitely appreciate it. So that's what we're working with tonight. Human aggro can go along with the gods, so it should be interesting. Also, I just love blood mooning people, so I'm excited for Magus of the Moon. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to give it a shot. It's definitely a super unique take on humans. Very different than the 5-color humans deck that we see running around a bit in Modern with the gods and so forth. Stuck in NICU with my preemie son. Your content has been one of the few things keeping me sane. Well, Jeff, thank you for the kind words, and my thoughts go out to your son. What a situation. So, man, but I'm glad if I can help any little bit. That's good to hear. Blazing Nez for the 9th month in a row. You know what would be awesome? Panharmonicons. Panharmonicons are awesome. Team Osili, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I think we're just gonna play a competitive league. I feel like we can go competitive. Why not? Go for the gold. See if we can get lucky. Get our list published. Can you please make a notification video whenever you are live on Twitch? Oh, to go up on YouTube? Interesting. I hadn't thought of that. Maybe there is a way we could do that. That could be sweet. Yes, I got the good basic lands for you, awesome dude. Got the promos. Alright, come on, gods and humans. You can do it. You can do it. Gustavo Alex, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. It seems like you should be getting notifications, but I don't think they actually go up on YouTube, if that's what we were talking about. Oh man, and I even remembered streaming mode all by myself. There we go. Delusional Kraut, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 5th month in a row. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. We'll play first, and I guess we will mulligan first. This hand cannot cast a single card in it. So, yeah, going to 6. Okay-ish. Oh, boy. Off to an inauspicious start for gods and humans. Oh, 1410 285. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh, adding Tez to the Marionette Master build. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're keeping this and scrying. Alright, we'll keep Hollowed Fountain. We did need a land. Well, let's Cavern. And I think we will name Human. Human. And get down our Grim Lavamancer, I guess. Gonna have a hard time activating our Grim Lavamancer for the time being. But, hopefully we draw some red mana eventually. Bark for you are. And Yoda Man 34, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I've been thinking about the noise now ever since someone said, "Oh, I really like the noise you do when you go to streaming mode." Now I think about it, and it's like messing with my head, and I'm not doing it right. It's so weird. I usually just did it naturally without even thinking, but now I'm trying to do it good, and it's not working. Ooh, champion of the parish, eh? Can we shock ourselves here? I would like to get down Metallic Mimic. Shocking ourselves is painful. We're probably I guess we can champion, get in for 1, pass? Yeah, let's do that. I don't think we can shock ourselves. Play champion. Cyclonic Rift is a little sketchy. I'm not really going to debate about that. I've been playing a version of your Elemental Breach deck. I've noticed Game 2 feels miserable. I was wondering if there could be an upcoming episode of Brewer's Minute on transformational sideboards. Ooh, I think that would be a really good episode of Brewer's Minute. Yes, I would like to do that. Oh, bark for your master. I see. I think I was stuck on UR like, is it colors? And I thought you were barking for is it or something. Can you sometimes do a bit of tier 1 deck streams just for diversity purposes? Yeah, we could probably play tier standard at some point. We play some tier 2 standard, but... Alright, opponent, Cracks Arid Mesa. Yeah, it looks like we're playing... I guess it could be goblins. I'm guessing it's burn. It's most likely burn. Maybe it's goblins. Alright, it's burn. Come on. Well, we don't want to see Searing Blaze. Lightning Bolt, our champion. Okay. Well, if we hit a land here, that would be good. How do you feel about Kefnet as a win condition in control? I don't know if it's up to par with the other ones, but I think it's fine. And our Paul with a $3 donation. Thank you so much. And I'll read it in 1 second, our Paul. Cavalier Eternal, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Pulling up the text version of the donation so I can actually read it. All right, opponent hits us. We do get a land, which is good news. Ooh, okay. Play our land. I think we just got a Reflector Mage here. Reflector Mage, bounce Swift Spear, block Goblin Guide. Then next turn, we can like plunder plus kill Goblin Guide with Lavamancer, maybe? This might be working. So donation from N.R. Paul, $3. So I just built my Scarab God Mill deck. I wanted to know what you thought of Mind Over Matter Temple Bell Infinite Draw Mill combo in it. Thanks for the content. Keep rolling. The combo is very strong. I'm guessing this is Commander. The only thing I dislike about the combo is it's really not fun for opponents. So just keep that in mind, but it is a very strong combo. Declary, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, we'll pass the turn. Have you tried to do an Esper Embalm with Scarab God Splash? It seemed to be a decent base deck that works well, needs refining if you're interested. We played Blue-White Embalm or Eternalize, but have not played Esper yet. Come on, no Searing Blaze. Alright, that's fine. Lightning Helix is fine. We can deal with that. That's better than Searing Blaze. At least that's burn spells that are not going at our face. Rift Bolt suspended. We're not that low on life. Like, relatively speaking. Here comes Goblin Guide. We might be able to jank this out. Cavern of Souls, okay. And even more lands. Well, our land troubles are over. So let's run out Metallic Mimic. Run out Metallic Mimic. Oh, it's not a human. Yeah. Okay, I guess it's gonna be counterable. So, Mimic on human, play Arid Mesa, pass the turn. Have you tried blue counterspell that creates treasures alongside Marionette Master and Scarab God? Have not. I have seen some people playing that, but I haven't actually built that deck yet. Nilerum, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. This would be a situation where Norin would be horrible, but a god could actually be pretty good. Yeah, we've drawn a lot of cards thanks to this Goblin Guide. It's also hit us for like 6, so it's doing its job. But we have drawn a lot of cards, which makes it a little bit less painful. And our opponents had to throw a lot of burn spells at our creatures, which is why we're not just literally dead. Let's see if they go after Lavamancer. Going face, okay. This is going to be close. Hey, welcome, Delcree. Finally catching the stream. I've seen so much of your content on YouTube. Have always wanted to catch the stream. Well, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Yeah, this doesn't seem like the best. Wow, they're not running out Swift Spear? Ooh, happy days. Okay. On top of our deck, we have Champion of the Parish. I guess we could just be dead to, like, 3 burn spells. Let's shuffle it away. Our Auriok champions are insane. Will I be... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are they going to kill our Lavamancer? Boros Charm our face, down to 4. That is a low life total. So we're probably just dead anyway. Get our mountain. We know one card is a Swift Spear. Are we going to do a flashback standard Innistrad era? I haven't really thought about it yet. We did flashback Innistrad draft, but maybe we'll do the gauntlet too. For Dowsing Dagger 3, what about adding Marionette Master? Dagger ramps into Master, Panharmonicon makes the kill faster. That could be pretty spicy. Lava Spike, yeah, we're at 1. And I don't think we can kill our opponent this turn. And they missed their land drop. Alright, so run out Skyship Plunderer. Yeah, I think we're just dead-ish. What do you think about Mono Blue Unblockable Mill? Joelby41 with the $3 donation. Sorry to break the glass when in streaming mode. Noise. About 4 streams ago, haha, it's Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry to break the glass with my stream mode noise about 4 streams ago. It's between the noise and when you yell at the dagger top deck. Also, thoughts are with my dude in the NICU. Well, thank you so much for the thoughts, Joby, and the donation. Definitely appreciate it. Let's Cavern on human again. I expect that we just die here, but Playgrim Lavamancer, like, it's kind of working. This has been a weird draw. We started off with no lands, and now we have an infinite number of lands, but I expect our opponent just has a burn spell to kill us. Let me take a look, Delcree. I mean, you never know. Maybe they have, like, I don't know, all lands? All lands, please. Swift Spear. Not dead to Swift Spear. Goes attacking. Okay. Block your Swift Spear. Is this just a... Okay, they... What were they worried about? I mean, I guess that works. Maybe they thought we'd have Lightning Helix or something, but... I don't know. Well, we do have a good sideboard card. A good sideboard card for this matchup. Hey, what's up, Verma MX? Another hey shout out for your wife? Well, hey to Vermin's wife. LOL failed WTF BBQ. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. 13 months in a row. Big soups here for our resubscriber. Neheb Burn, eh? The blue-black control deck looks solid. No Scarab Gods. Could play Scarab God in it, but it looks good. Neheb Burn. I have not played Neheb in Commander yet, but hopefully we will at some point. It seems like a good commander. If I considered Handwear Garrison on this or any human shell, double pumps champion of the pairs each attack. I think Handwear Garrison can be okay. This is one of our instant deck tech decks, so I didn't actually build this one, but I think that it could be good. Well, we want Auriok champions. I don't think we want Magus of the Moons. Do we have anything else that's actually good against Burn? That's the question. Did I miss a donation? I don't think so. Did I? Did I really? Oh my god, I think I did. Oh, JagTG, I'm so sorry. $5 donation from JagTG. I somehow missed it. Hey, Seth, sent you a Jeskai Sunbird's approach check a few days ago. Any thoughts on it? Keep up the great content. I remember looking at it, and it looked sweet, but I don't have any specific thoughts at the moment, but it seemed really fun. I think I got it. I think it was Jag, because I got Joelby. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate missing donations or subscriptions, but we got there. Have you thought about making a deck built around the fight mechanic with dinos and gods? Ooh, I have not until now, but that sounds like it could be fun. Invasive Surgery, no. Extraction, no. Grafdigger's Cage, no. Rest in Peace, Stony Silence. I mean, maybe it's just Runed Halo? Or is it, maybe it's Is It Charm, actually. Maybe we go up to 4th Is It Charm. Go down the Magus of the Moons. That seems reasonable. Standard Merfolk is most likely not going to be until after Rivals of Ixalan, now that we know Silvergill Adept is coming, and Silvergill is insanely good. So I'm guessing we probably will wait. Maybe it sneaks in earlier, but definitely after Rivals comes out. I don't know if Meddling Mage is that good in this matchup. We just want our Auriok champion. That's our I win card. Not again, Dak. Why do you keep doing this to us? Alright, we gotta mulligan. Alright, let's put Auriok champion to the test. Ooh, 6-land Auriok champion, or 5-land Auriok champion. We're doing it. Is Auriok champion good enough to beat a deck all by itself? Perforos to the bottom, unfortunately. Come on, champion. You can do it, you can do it. We got our lands, that is true. Let's just Arid Mesa, pass the turn. I mean, 21 lands is enough that you should have more than one land. Opponent has Lava Spike. Well, let's crack our Arid Mesa. We are going to want to hit creatures to start triggering this champion. That's our main quest at this point. Is it Charm? Well, let's just Plains, run out champion. Stop any creature beats, pass the turn. Yeah, we're going to have to crack fetches at some point, I think, with this deck. What are your thoughts on the Elder Dinosaur when you were able to get it down turn 3? Seems to be pretty consistent line of getting it down on time. Strictly Better MTG YouTube channel did a video about it. So, how are you getting it down on turn 3, I guess would be my question. Are you playing good cards to get it down on turn 3? I think that would be the question. Tack Edge is not an exciting draw. Well, play Flooded Strand, leave up our Is It Charm. We might actually just loot with Is It Charm, actually, to try to find some creatures, pass the turn. Or we might have to kill Lavamancer. Not 100% sure yet. What do you think of the synergy between Mycosynth, Lattice, and Biforce for Tron? I guess that's pretty spicy, except don't you... Well, I guess Biforce you only hit your opponent's artifacts. I mean, that sounds like a really fun, interesting build of Tron. It's probably not better than just playing Karns and Ugins, but it definitely is spicier. Cultivar's Caravan and Manadork on 2/3 powered 1-drop. Wait, then aren't you playing... Isn't that on turn 4? I'm confused. Dragon Mage 28, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Old Growth Toolcraft into HOK into Old Growth Toolcraft. Oh, well, I mean, I guess there's ways to make it happen, but that sounds like a little magical Christmas land. Like, I'm sure it's cool when it happens, but if you... That's a very specific set of cards to have. I don't know. Personally, the dinosaur, I'm kind of in the middle on, I guess. Opponent's passing. We need creatures. Well, let's crack this. I think we actually are going to Is It Charm here. Just loot mode. It might be greedy, but we really need to hit some creatures to start gaining life. There's a Boros Charm. Oh, lovely. Jeez. We might just be dead no matter what. Well, let's loot with Is It Charm. Come on, deck. Somehow we managed to get Mana Screwed and Mana Flooded in the same game. Okay. Well, discard Tech Edge, discard Team Vents. Those are creatures, the champions. Play Champion of the Parish. Gain a life. Maybe our opponent will start killing champions instead of going face with Lavamancer. Play Champion. Yeah, I did not say that sentence all that well, honestly. I think I messed up both words after mana. I said mana properly. Alright, that's fine. Champion eating a Lavamancer activation is pretty okay. Gain a life, up to 11. Play the mountain, pass the turn. No attacks, no attacks. Bump Snap Bump for Modern, eh? We played Burning Vengeance in Modern once, and it was actually pretty sweet. It looks like a fun deck, and we have all the Snapcasters. We might as well use them for something. Opponent bolts our face. Run out of action for once, opponent. Are they just going to have the no creature draw? That's not good. Kills our champion. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. On the merch page, can you get specific signed tokens or only the ones shown? So they only come in the sets right now, so you can't get a whole bunch of one signed token. I don't know if there's a chance that that'll change in the future, but right now that's the only way to do the signed tokens. If you'd like me to sign cards for you, you can always send me your cards if you'd like me to sign them that way. Thoughts on the new red-black graveyard cycling deck in Modern? I've seen it a couple times. It's definitely pretty spicy. I'm not sure if it's good or not yet. Yeah, I wish that the Pro Tour was earlier. So Wizards tried something different, and I'm not against them trying different things. Like, I think it was a fine thing to try, but ooh, well, that's good. I don't mind our opponent playing Goblin Guide. So I think it's a fine thing to try. 2 Goblin Guides is a bit worse. But I think that the season runs better with the Pro Tour first. So I wish this was Worlds coming up tomorrow and they did the Pro Tour right away. I think that would have been better. Here comes the Goblin Guides. Let's see what's on top of our deck. At least it's not going to be drawing lands. Okay. Afera got to the polls. Good in some situations, not necessarily good in this situation. Stitches and Commander Crossing. Welcome you both back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscriptions. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. Actually, resubscribers. Ooh, let me take a look at your Marionette Master list. Alright, opponent hits us down to 9. We kill a Goblin Guide. 1 card in our opponent's hand. We're drawing a god. Which we will run out. Unfortunately, it's not a creature, so it doesn't trigger champion. It'll be good if we get creatures in the future, potentially, to start spiraling out of control with this champion. So opponent has Burn Spell plus Lavamancer. This is going to be close. This is going to be really close. Luis Jimenez, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I guess we play this since we hopefully are going to start drawing extra cards. Pass the turn. Finally crowd the stream right before going to bed. Anyway, love your content. I sent you this list. Myth Realized for Modern. Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. The Marionette Master control deck looks good. Kind of a tokeny sub-theme. It reminds me a little bit of the one that Connolly Woods has been playing. $5 donation from Weep for Huma. Hey, Seth, just started watching your stream live, and I and my wife were wondering, how did you get the name Saffron Olive? I haven't told the Saffron Olive story in a while. Email is saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. So it's kind of a long and convoluted story. Opponent. Come on, attack with that Goblin Guide. I don't want to draw land. We really need a creature. Ooh, all right, that's a creature. That's a creature. Norin gains us a life. Oh, Norin. Good time for Norin. Oh, boy. Can this get us back in the game? Can Norin do it? Is there a chance? Yeah, the fact that we drew Norin right after Afera makes it much better. So we go up to 10. Oh, wow. The combo is assembling. Up to 10. We can't attack. That would be bad. Our opponent can't just kill it with Lavamancer since they don't have a card in their graveyard. I guess they could fetch land, kill it. We might be doing it. So pass the turn. Yeah, Norin is great in this scenario, as long as we're not just dead. Draw an extra card, thanks to Norin. Ooh, Lieutenant! That's a human! That's a creature! Wow, we were so close to being dead. We're clawing back in. We're clawing back into it. I will still tell the Saffron Olive story. I'm getting caught up in the joy of this Norin. Opponent. Come on, attack. We want to blink this Norin. Do it. Do it. You can do it. Come on, opponent. You gotta get frisky. No attacks. Arid Mesa. Well, run out Thalia's Lieutenant. Blink our Norin. Wow, we might be doing it. So the Saffron Olive name. Let's see. So it started with saffron, actually. So I moved into this apartment during college, and there was this crazy old drunken Vietnam vet neighbor that I had, and he was a super nice guy. We were like kind of weirdly friends to some extent. Not like friends, but I liked him. But for some reason, ever from the day that I met him, he called me Saffron. Never called me Seth. Not a single time. And over the course of time, my friends would come over and hear this guy calling me Saffron, and sooner or later, they all started calling me Saffron. So Saffron became like an actual nickname. And then fast forward like a couple years later, I was in a band called Olive Drab and the Etcetras, and one of the gimmicks of the band was everyone had the last name. It was kind of this like mod rock 60s music thing. So everyone's last name was Olive because of the band name. So Saffron Olive came from there. And then when I joined Reddit, that was my Reddit username. It still is actually Saffron Olive. So and that's how I initially connected with Richard, who owns Goldfish. He reached out to me on Reddit, actually. And in the early days of Goldfish, it was kind of connected to Reddit to some extent. It was supposed to be like kind of a place where people could have more tools to write articles and stuff than they had on Reddit. And so it just kind of went from there. So that was my Goldfish name. And then I started doing videos and writing articles. And now I'm stuck with Saffron Olive from now until forever. Delcree with a $5 donation. Shout out to Dan, Cody, Matthew, Clint, and Josh, the playgroup. Well, thank you for the donation, and big shout out to the playgroup. One more time. Dan, where is it? Dan, Cody, Matthew, Clint, and Josh, along with Delcree. Thank you so much for the donation. Well, we will keep gaining life. We might be winning, even without this Norin. Creature, please. Ooh. That's creatures. That's creatures. So, play Metallic Mimic on Human. We'll pump our Thalia's Lieutenant. We'll just always yield to this. And always yes. Gain a life. Play Grim Lavamancer. Pump our stuff. Oh, we're winning. We're doing it. I think we're doing it. Get in with Thalia's Lieutenant. I think that's game. I think we're beating Burn here thanks to Afera has been instrumental in this working. Play the land, pass the turn. So in Olive Drab in the Etcetras, I played mostly keyboard, but also guitar. We get a lightning bolt, which is pretty good. I have a modern red-white Boros Fling deck. Any interest in seeing it? That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, you should send it to me. I'd love to see it. Oh man, I think you can still find, if you dig around deep enough on YouTube, I think there are some videos of a few videos from Olive Drab and the Etcetras. Another donation, good lord. Adam Jiri with $5 donation. Another way to feed the children with Marionette Master. Ooh, well, thank you for the donation, and let me pull up this Marionette Master deck. Opponent's gonna kill our Lavamancer. Okay. Pulling up the deck list. Thank you so much, everyone, for the donations tonight. Ooh. So this reminds me a little bit of something I think Rogue Deck Builder has been working on. I've seen him tweeting about Marionette Master God Pharaoh's gift deck he's been working on. It seems really sweet. I really want to try it because I like Marionette Master and also like God Pharaoh's gift. So it's a combination of things that I like. More lands. Well, I guess we get in with our Thalia's Lieutenant. We're kind of fizzling a bit here. Running out of creatures. Hit our opponent. I think it's okay, though. I think we're still in good enough shape that we get the win. Will you ever make a brew with Mirror Entity? I'm sure we'll play Mirror Entity eventually. I don't know if we have... It seems like we probably have played it at one point or another, but I'm sure we'll have more Mirror Entities at some point in the future. Hessen Bob, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Can I post a deck for you to look at in the chat, or should I send it somewhere else? Yeah, you can post a deck list in the chat. You can also email them to me at saffronolive@goldfish.com. If you want me to consider them for Fishbowl Thursday, if you put them in the chat, they usually are... I will look at them, but they will usually be lost by the end of the stream. So if you want them to stick around and maybe show up as a deck tech, make sure to... You can put them in the chat, but also... email them to me as well, so I have a lasting copy of it. Twiggy13 for the 10th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent, killing our creatures ever so slowly. Yeah, I don't really care about killing Lavamancer. I mean, maybe we could. I don't know. Our opponent doesn't have much juice left as far as Lavamancer. They have an empty graveyard at the moment. And it can't really attack because of champion, so they're not doing much of anything. I think we are going to avoid cracking the fetch just in case. I'll get in with Thalia's Lieutenant. All these lands are actually pretty bad for us. There is some weird world where they find enough burn spells that they can kill us, and that would be very sad. Play the plains, pass the turn. Ooh, Esper tokens, Jaces, and Drakehavens. That sounds pretty sweet. Opponent's up to 4 cards. We really want to kill them this turn, ideally. Doombringer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, get in with Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, these lands! The classic mana flood into mana screw. Or vice versa, screw into flood. Teak, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 6th month in a row. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Ooh, alright, our opponent didn't block, so now our odds of winning has gone up to close to 100%. There's got to be a window where we can resolve this lightning bolt. We just don't want to get got by a Helix. Alright, we got to go for it now. If they have double Helix, I'm going to cry. You got to be kidding. Really? Really? So they didn't Deflecting Palm the Thalia's Lieutenant for a million turns in a row, but they had Deflecting Palm? Man, we're gonna flood out and lose. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, I don't know how our opponent could possibly not target this Thalia's Lieutenant any of the last several turns. It's a really very odd line of decisions. Watch them have another one. Are they sitting at multiple Deflecting Palms? What are the... I don't understand how that's even possible. I'm so confused. That Deflecting Palm play has me very confused now. Does that mean they have 2 Deflecting Palms, and if we attack with Lieutenant, we're just dead? We can attack with champion, although we're still dead if they have palm plus burn spell. I'm just confused as to what our opponent's doing. The problem with attacking with both is then we can die to... Well, I guess we're so dead. I don't think there's... Alright, well, attack with both. Yeah, we're just dead all around. Yeah, they can Grim Lavamancer us. We're just... Yeah, there's not much we can do. Opponent just had the right combo of cards. And we've drawn a lot of lands. Yep. Alright, we'll pass. Bloodstained Mire. Are we just getting slow rolled? I do not understand. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a disappointing draw for our deck. And yeah, that's game. Jeez. Oh. Alright, I gotta look at this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of 21. That's kind of slightly unbelievable. Alright. Well, dropping game 1 to burn. So far, so bad for this deck. That was brutal. Would have had it if you looted before you attacked. I'm a little confused why that would be a punt. Imagine if... So imagine this. Imagine we go to Is It Charm our opponent's Lavamancer, and they just go Lavamancer you and Boros Charm your face, and we don't have our counterspell to kill it. Oh, well, yes, Norrin would have been awesome, but there's no way you can predict the third card down in your deck. I mean, if we had known that we would have had a Norrin on the second card down in our deck or whatever, but we just, like, that's not information that we had. We conceded because we had, we were at 3 life and our opponent had a 3 damage burn spell going at our face. I'm very confused. I really don't understand how our opponent was playing that game. Should have killed Lavamancer when you drew the bolt. Maybe? The bolt was lethal. Our opponent had to... I don't understand. I still don't understand why our opponent never used that deflecting palm on the Thalia's lieutenant. That would have essentially just won them the game. So, Well, sooner or later, someone will join us for round number 2. Alright, on to round number 2 with Gods and Humans. Alright, so we get to play first. And, alright, the most expensive possible hand for this deck, but I guess we'll try it. So, oh man. Oh, this Magus of the Moon. Well, Cavern of Souls on Human. Oh, this mana base. Blooming Marsh for our opponent. And Glistener Elf. Okay. Are we dead on turn 2? Well, Cavern of Souls on Human. Run out Mimic on Human. I mean, I guess we can maybe Magus of the Moon them, and that gives us a shot. Ugh. Some Modern Walls, eh? We've played Modern Walls in the past, and it's been pretty sweet. Opponent getting in with Glistener Elf. Well, I guess we take it. We are infected. Jeskai Turbo Fog, eh? The Modern Wall deck looks sweet. It reminds me a little bit of the shell we played on Much Brew a while ago. Yeah, I did see the blue-white embalm thing on Channel Fireball. That was pretty sweet. Frostfire, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, Breeding Pool. And Blighted Agent. Oh, man. Can we wait another turn? Life would be much better if we can get an island and then a plains. So I guess we can Reflector Mage, bounce Glistener, or bounce Blighted Agent, block Glistener Elf, and then try to Magus of the Moon next turn after fetching. Let's try that. Flooded Strand, crack Flooded Strand. I think we gotta try to get basic islands and basic plains before we run out this Magus of the Moon. So Reflector Mage, Blighted Agent, bounce Blighted Agent, get in with Mimic. Yeah, our mana base is definitely super greedy when you consider Magus of the Moon. Do I think 5-color Humans is the next big deck? I don't know. Every time I see that deck, it looks horrible, but then it usually wins. So I don't have a good sense for it yet. So many of the cards that it plays just look so janky, but hey, welcome, Frostfire. Glad to have you at the live stream. What do you think of a parody of 34 Rhinos, but you copy Glorybringers? That could be a fun against the odds episode. I don't know, is Glorybringer like as to the point of Siege Rhino? Is it that heavily played? Maybe it would work. I hope Magic Aid blows up as a channel. He deserves much recognition for coming up with 5-color Humans. Well, I definitely like Magic Aid's channel, although 5-color Humans has been a deck for a long time, like a few years now. Opponent has Phyrexian Crusader. And passes. Well, come on, Magus of the Moon. It is up to you, Magus of the Moon. Ooh, we even get to play this champion? So play a Plains. But Magic Aids definitely makes some super sweet content. I do enjoy their videos. Get our Plains. Wow, we are getting the Mana Screw. Is the Mana Screw enough? Here comes Magus of the Moon. Yup. Unfortunately, this Phyrexian Crusader is shutting down a lot of our deck. But Magus of the Moon is doing some serious work. Sika Toady, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Innistrad block would be a super time for doing a super sweet time for Against the Odds. I wish I was there. Yeah, I definitely think that the list that Magic Aids came up with the Kite Sail freebooters and the dual land, whatever it's called, Unclaimed Territory, definitely a pretty sweet sweet take on the humans list. I really like it, and it obviously has some power. Not only is it Alright, I guess we gotta take it for now. Not only is it putting up good performances on Magic Online, but it had the Star City Games winning performance, so it definitely seems like a pretty legit deck. Opponent passes. We get a Mimic. How can we close out this game? We don't want to die to Infect. The problem is it has First Strike, so if we block it, it just eats our creature. Kifkin Knight, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. And Nasty Date for the 13th month in a row. Glad to catch a stream, Ben. Loving the content lately. Well, thank you so much, Nasty Date. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, the problem is Phyrexian Crusader has First Strike and Infect. So if we block with Mimic, it deals 2 -1/-1 counters with First Strike, so all we're doing is really chumping. Same with Magus of the Moon. While we can block for 1 turn, Magus of the Moon will be a 1/1 by the time it deals damage, so we don't actually get to hurt the Phyrexian Crusader. So let's attack at least with... do we Perforos, or do we... Well, let's go attacking. Get in with Champion and Reflector Mage. Hit our opponent, hit our opponent. Opponent takes it. And now I think we're just going to Perforos and try to win next turn. We can jump with Metallic Mimic if we need to. Just to have a blocker there. I mean, I feel like we're actually winning right now. Our opponent might actually have to stop attacking. Or not. Alright, I mean, we don't want to die to, like, every mutagenic growth, so we'll jump. Man, this Magus of the Moon is actually seeming pretty good, as janky as it looks here. Whew! I'm pretty impressed. Mimic does pump the other Mimic. Opponent passes. We draw a Mountain. Well, play Mimic on Human. Human. Pumps, pings. Play Mountain. Go attacking. And I think we got it? How do we lose from here? I think this is fine. Oh, I hope. I hope this is fine. Maybe? Whoo! Magus of the Moon Well, I can't believe our mana worked, but it kinda did. Wow. Whew. Wow, we got there. The jankiest Magus of the Moon mana base, probably of all time. Yeah, send me the list on Twitter, awesome dude. Alright, let me pull it up. But yeah, send it to me on Twitter as well. A Scoop Fine emote. I wonder when we can get more emotes. Ooh, Abzan Serenity Reanimator. That looks pretty sweet. Man, this is like old school. I remember this, a similar deck in Standard. Angel Serenity was so sweet in Standard. Salt Incarnate for the 5th month in a row. Thanks for letting me forget my exams next week. Well, you probably don't want to do that, but welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. How can this deck play Tech Edge is a very legit question. And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know how this deck is actually playing most of what it's playing. Yeah, let's just play some Tech Edges, some Magus of the Moons. Throw it all in there. Throw it all in. It'll be fine. Well, I think we want the other Magus of the Moon, because the other Magus of the Moon was actually pretty insane. Is it Charm is reasonable? Runed Halo could maybe be hilariously good. Champion does nothing. Rest in peace, Surgical, Surgery. I guess, like, Meddling Mage. If we have enough bad stuff, these cards could come in. I think we definitely go down Kypheon. Feels really bad. We can probably also cut Skyship Plunder in this matchup. I don't feel like it's necessarily about putting too many counters on things. I think in this matchup, we're kind of like the control deck almost, to some extent. Just bring in, like, as much interaction as possible. I do not have Gear Explosion. I have not seen the Gear Explosion deck, Avalancher, I don't believe. We got to make one more cut. And welcome to the stream, Gear Explosion. Maybe we go one Meddling Mage. I don't think Meddling Mage is that good, especially since we're naming in the dark. Going well, Suka Kapawaja? Oh man, I think I absolutely butchered that. But how are you? I don't think Rule of Law is good enough. They can kill us with just one pump spell a turn pretty easily. Hensiating Dream, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. We're up a game. We're up a game against Infect. That means we only got to get lucky once. I think the Green-White Company deck is super spicy. I don't know if it's one of those decks that only Todd can win with. It might be one of those decks because I've never really seen anyone else playing it to success. So sometimes, like, another person that's like that is Jeff Hooglin, who could, like, play these weird Kiki chord variants that no one else could win with, but he could top 8 tournaments with them all the time. So I'm not sure if it's that type of deck or if it's a deck that anyone can play, but it's definitely spicy. I love the strip mine lock aspect of it. Am I going to be playing the Arena Beta stress test tomorrow? No, I don't believe I am. I'm going to be doing Pro Tour coverage stuff, but I am signed up for the beta, so I expect to be playing the beta at some point, but I guess this hand's fine. Lavamancer is super good. Bolt is good. Norin with Thalia to finish the game. Yeah, we'll keep it. So I won't be doing the stress test tomorrow, but I am definitely hoping to be doing some beta action at some point. I think there's a way to make the new Elder Dinosaur work in Modern. If you breach most of the good targets, it should cost 2 mana. Is it too greedy? I think there could be a way to make it work. Whether or not it'll actually work on like a tier deck level, I'm not 100% sure. But I think it's definitely possible that we could find a way to make it function. Our mana is going to be very awkward this game, because I think we got to get a red source here, unfortunately. We'll get red and blue, I think. Yeah, let's get a Steam Vents, untapped. And just run out our Lavamancer. Pass the turn. Lavamancer seems super good in this matchup. I think they said that streaming would start around the 1st of the year for the beta. Norin doesn't really do anything yet. We don't have any of our Norin pieces. Ugh. Really? Oh boy. Oh dear. We did not plan on Liliana, and now life is about as bad as it gets. Yikes. Well, Flooded Strand, go. Whoo! Liliana, Liliana, Liliana. Hey, awesome Weep for Humanity. There's Phyrexian Crusader. So this is actually a pretty controlling build of Infect, apparently. Crack this. Grab a Plains. Play Cavern on Human. Do we even have any outs? What is our plan? Alright, I guess we gotta pass. We're probably just dead. Infect is sweet. I guess this Infect deck is sweet. We don't have a way to kill Crusader. It has protection from red. So we don't even have that as an option. And that does it. Well, that was brutal. That was brutal. Mimic doesn't block because of Liliana. Liliana just kills it. We can't really play anything. What we were trying to set up there until our opponent killed us with Infect creatures was next turn we could have played like Thalia plus Norin, pump Thalia out of Liliana range. When our opponent goes to plus on Norin, we could Lightning Bolt to blink Norin, which will come back down end step, pump Thalia again. Then we could try to attack Liliana maybe. So that was like what we were trying to go for there. But turn 2 Liliana on the play is just, that is brutal against our deck. Oh, this feel, man, maybe we're not going to win this matchup. Ugh. Liliana is so insane against us. Are we going to make a video of Modern Four Horsemen? I think there's a chance that that ends up being much ado. It's a pretty tough sell to bolt a Noble Hierarch when you only have one bolt against an Infect deck. Noble Hierarch like isn't really a threat in the same way that Infect creatures that kill you are. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty tough sell to just bolt the Hierarch in this matchup in specific. Alright, I mean, we can try it. Our mana's gonna work out. We got a Reflector Mage. We got Magus of the Moon. So we have some things that could do it. Ball Bags for the 10th month in a row. Seth, you're the man. I can always count on you to put a smile on my face. Well, thank you, Ball Bags, and definitely appreciate the subscription. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. This looks a lot, or resubscriber. This looks a lot like, the hand that won in game 1, and we're on the play again. So maybe. It could happen. Will you be able to click through a 4-horseman deck on Moto? It seems pretty miserable to play on Magic Online, so we'll see how it goes. I don't think it'll be very enjoyable to play on Magic Online. You never know though. Our mana base is actually pretty good here in this game in specific, since we can fetch planes and we have all of our colors. Could you do a Brewer's Minute on building toolbox style decks? It's my favorite archetype and I build them a lot. I'd like to know what your approach of the idea. That could be another good episode. I'm always looking for Brewers Minutes ideas as well, because it's actually one of the harder series to come up with ideas for. So, Arid Mesa Go. Hopefully, if you want to see the Four Horsemen deck, it was our deck tech today, Instant Deck Tech on the YouTube channel. So you can, if you head over there, you should see it. Blooming Marsh. And there's the Hierarch. Well, let's see if our opponent has the Liliana. Get a Plains. Play an Island. Run out Thalia's Lieutenant. This Noble Hierarch also gives our opponent some mana that works through Magus of the Moon, which is not ideal. Oh boy. Oh boy, we'll see. For your Tribal Treefolk deck, did you consider Heartless Summoning and Abrupt Decay? I did not consider Heartless Summoning, although it seems like it could work. Abrupt Decay probably could have been in the sideboard or the main deck. That is a good removal spell in the colors. Why not Banefire in Four Horsemen? Seems faster when that you can actually use on Moto. But the problem is how do you get the Banefire? You need I think there's other win conditions you could use or try to use, like, it has to be something that you can mill, basically. So, Cut to Ribbons, maybe, would be something that you could mill. Some people mentioned Unburial Rites for Massacre Worm, but you can't really count on drawing the win condition. It's got to be something you can mill into the graveyard. Yeah, we'll see what our opponent does here. Bouncing Hierarch could be good. You can use the two cards together to pump your Treefolk once you have enough mana. What, Abrupt Decay and Heartless Summoning? Daggers. Daggers, daggers. We really wanted that Magus of the Moon to resolve. Well, come on, deck. Give us another one off the top. Oh, they leave? Alright, they're just going to play around the Magus of the Moon. I see. Opponent gets in with the Hierarch. Sure. Well, Cavern of Souls on human. Run out Magus of the Moon, which our opponent can probably function through. Cracks of Verdant Catacombs. Tricky Ryan, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Gets an... Ooh. Okay. Gets a non-basic, but floats a mana to Fatal Push. Well, little do they know that we drew another Magus of the Moon. So we're still drawing live for the Magus plan. Let's see what our opponent finds. Another non-basic. There's a Blighted Agent. We draw a Hallowed Fountain. Man, we might just still be dead. Ugh. Well, I mean, this is what we got. Red out Magus of the Moon, number 2. Fatal Pushes Thalia's Lieutenant. Oh, that's a lot of Fatal Pushes. And yeah, and they still have the Hierarch, so they can still play pump spells, and they have Exalted triggers, so we're probably just dead anyway. Magus of the Misplay? I'm very confused how any of that could be considered a misplay. Opponent, playing more Blighted Agents. Gets in with a Blighted Agent. Oh, this Hierarch is ruining everything. We will draw some tech edges. Well, let's play Perforos. So far, the gods have not been very impressive. Alright, down to 13. We're getting ya. I believe the Blood Moon change is live on Moto. Another Noble Hierarch. We don't really have any sweepers, so I don't know how we get out of this. There's Might of Old Krosa. So we're taking 6, in fact. Dead next turn, and I don't know what our outs are, if there even is one. It is not Champion of the Parish, and that's the game. Oh, boy. Yikes. Well, so far, so bad for this deck. Oh, the small Japanese tournaments are failing us again. Oh, you destroy the destroy the Heartless Summoning with, yeah, I guess that's a combo. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Destroy your Heartless Summoning does make the creatures bigger. I don't know why I found that so funny. The Fevered Fog deck looks good. The challenge is always finding a mix to survive the unfair decks that don't really care as much about the fogs, but the ley line should help there. I think it looks pretty good. I still don't think that we should have bolted the Hierarch. Maybe I'll have to do a straw poll on that, because I can't imagine that many people would bolt the Hierarch, knowing that you're against Infect, and knowing the amount of interaction we have in our deck. Well, if you want to see 05 decks, you're at the right place. You've found it. Alright, we get to play first. Okay, we have our Nora and Thalia combo, which is good. So, we'll try this. Unfortunately, our mana doesn't let us Izzet Charm. We need a real blue land. We'll probably play 5-color humans at some point. I think I found a legacy combo that's so bad it may work. Play Teferi's Protection, float 2 mana, play Chronotog, and continuously skip your turn so you always have everything protected. Huh. Does that work? That might work. I'd have to think about that. That's so funny, but that maybe that does work. I'd have to read the cards. I think that was called Sally in the Garden Sifting something. Why can't I see the rest of it? Sifting something by the Black Twig Pickers. Alright, so let's Arid Mesa. Crack it. Grab a Steam Vents. Untapped. Get down our Norn of the Wary. Pass the turn. Opponent. What do you think of Restore Balance in the current meta? I still think it's a legit competitive deck in there somewhere. I mean, yeah, there's definitely... I think that Restore Balance can pick up wins. I'm not sure if it's consistent enough to be a tier deck at the moment, but it definitely can beat a lot of decks. Opponents on Control. Well, that's Cavern. Cavern seems pretty good against Control. On Human. Run out our Thalia's Lieutenant. Start the growing process. We would like to find another land for these Izzet Charms. So we got the Blink to grow the Thalia's Lieutenant. Dr. Fishy No for the 3rd month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. You'll still skip the turn. It creates a delayed trigger. So you should be able to skip all of your turns by doing that. Huh. Blue mana. Or red mana. Either one. Well, I guess that kind of gets us to our mana in a weird way. Alright, so we'll get our basic island. Run out Mimic on Human. Play the plains. Pass the turn. Keep getting back our 3-2 Norn of the Wary. Remember to keep some lands in hand to cycle with Charm. Yeah, I guess we could. I think we probably will maybe be countering with Charm, but it is a good idea to hold on to them just in case. Chronotog would be phased out, so you still wouldn't be able to activate it. You'd have to play it afterwards, right? Like, float all your mana, then play and activate Chronotog, I think. This deck does not run Mirror Entity, although I guess it could. Standard Dinosaurs, I've been working on it for a good minute. I think it has great potential. I think Dinosaurs have potential too, although I'm not sure if they will reach their potential before Rivals of Ixalan releases. But there's definitely some good dinosaur cards. That's the tribe that Wizards pushed most, I think, in Ixalan. Oh, Alright. Well, let's play Magus of the Moon. This seems like it should make our opponent fairly miserable. Blink our Norin. And we have, is it Charm for protection? Oh man, I think the Delver decks in Modern are pretty good, but I am not really a Delver expert. I'm more on the lose to Delver side of things. The allies have a chance in the current meta. They probably get better thanks to Unclaimed Territory. Yeah, you still get to name a creature type. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but you do still get to choose a creature type. Well, Norin blinks when we attack anyway, so we don't actually get in an attack there. Alright, there goes our plains, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that's actually our only plains in our entire deck. We needed mana to play Magus of the Moon and leave up Izzet Charm. Lightning Bolt. Well, let's go attacking. Probably going to bolt this Wall of Omens, I guess, to get a blocker out of the way. I can't imagine Bolt doing much more. So, Norin, exile twice. Snapcaster Mage. Alright, new plan. Now I guess we just bolt Snapcaster. So we can leave up our Izzet Charm. Yeah, bolt Snapcaster. I mean, maybe we'll just get here with this really weird slow clock. The idea of Norin is we get down like Perforos or Aphera, one of our gods. Plus it also pumps things like Thalia's Lieutenant, which is dead at the moment. But it pumps some of our humans, and it also interacts well with our gods. It's just like this constant enter the battlefield trigger over and over and over again. Norin Panharmonicon could be, I guess that could be interesting. It would double trigger our stuff in this deck. Opponent doesn't have white mana, but they're getting a lot of blue mana. I think I'd rather leave up Charm at this point. Ooh. Never would have guessed that we would find actual Cyclonic Rift value. The problem is we're very pinched on blue mana, so it's hard to play multiple spells in a turn. Noramonicon has a good ring to it. Cryptic Command. Yeah, we will counter that. Blinker Norin. Yeah, we have a second blue from our Spreading Seas. You are correct. Still not sure about killing Wall of Omens. pretty... I would have killed it with the lightning bolt, but it's pretty aggressive, I think, to spend a counter spell killing it. Hit our opponent. Norrin coming back. Man, maybe we'll actually get Cyclonic Rift value. Opponent, more mountains. No white mana. Well, go attacking. Exile Norrin. I guess we can just always yield and stop doing that. Bounce the wall. We don't have double charm up if we cast one of them, though, right? Norrin can never attack. Norrin blinks itself, whether we want him to or not. Let's let it go for now. 4-color Super Friends, eh? I still feel like it's aggressive to be using our stuff on the wall at this point. Norrin coming back. I'm sure our opponent has planes in their deck. There's a Serum Visions. Norrin exiled. 4-color Super Friends, eh? Wow. That's pretty spicy. I don't know about... Well, maybe there's enough creatures for Ronas. More mountains for our opponent. Norrin coming back. Ooh, another Izzet Charm is nice. Well, we will attack with Norrin this time to send a message, as suggested. That just gives us one more trigger to deal with, but... hit our opponent. Down to 12. The bounce the wall. The bounce the wall crowd is actually getting pretty loud. It's just gonna get countered. Whatever. Alright, sure. Why not? Why not? And then at least I won't have to hear people saying bounce the wall anymore. They probably just draw planes and replay it. And draw a card. Alright, there's a negate. So, we tried. The other thing is now we can never have white mana until they kill Magus of the Moon. I don't know if that's something to be concerned about, but Norrin coming back. There's the planes. Well, good thing they countered that spell, because the wall would have come back and drawn our opponent an extra card. So I guess it kind of worked out for us. I mean, if we bounce the Spreading Seas, they just replay it. It gives us, like, I guess a one-turn window, but it doesn't actually deal with it long-term, because they just get to replay it. And they draw an extra card is the problem. Maybe Cyclonic Rift just isn't that great of a main deck card. I don't know. I'm definitely a little worried about something going wrong here. Now that our opponent has white mana, that means like Path and Snapcaster for Path and all that stuff is back online. Opponent blocks. Play Flooded Strand, pass the turn. We are definitely a weird Magus in the Moon deck. Izzet Charm only counters unless our opponent pays 2, so it seems likely that our opponent would be able would be in a position to pay 2. Doing well, Desis Terra. How are you? Oh dear, here it comes. Path to Exile. Yeah, can't really do anything about it. Magus of the Moon down. Well, get another white source. Jace Torrance, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright, so no more Blood Moon effect, but we can Reflector Mage or something. Joe's 20, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, you might as well crack this while you have the chance. Get a Sacred Foundry. Norrin coming back. I don't even know if it's worth Reflector Maging. Reflector Maging. Well, let's play Kypheon. Blink Norrin. Flipping Kypheon could be good. We've been under Blood Moon until this turns too. We've been under Blood Moon. Norrin coming back. If our opponent wants to use a counter there, I'm pretty okay with it. I don't think Kypheon is actually, like, a very good creature. But I don't know. We might actually flip it. Maybe? Perhaps? In theory, we get to attack with 3 creatures, even though Norrin blanks. So we might as well try. It's probably just going to die to a Colonnade. I guess we could double Izzet Charm a Colonnade. See what our opponent does. Yeah, Norrin attack actually did something there. Well, we can give it Indestructible here, but, I mean, after it's a Planeswalker, then there's a good chance Colonnade will get it. Although, if we can kill a Colonnade with an Izzet Charm after they block, then we kind of win this exchange. I would definitely take that, getting a Colonnade off the battlefield. Opponent fires up Colonnade. Blocks. Blocks. Okay. So Kypheon flips. Although, it's just going to die. Man, we need our tech edges that are so ambitiously in this deck. So, Izzet Charm Colonnade? Well, I'm glad I could motivate you, Jack. Opponent Crypticking? Well, we'll definitely counter Cryptic. It looks like our Is It Charms are finally paying off. Chronolands, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, take up Gideon. We need to play Reflector Mage, but I really don't want to bounce Wall of Omens, but I guess we don't have a choice. There's not really an option. We have to get threats on the battlefield. Yes, you get to draw another card. Play the land, pass the turn. Norrin coming back. We're back to modern, psych. We certainly are. Is it Charm? I guess it's just kind of like walking the line between giving us a bad removal spell and a bad counter spell. So it's kind of like not very good at anything, but gives us a couple of different things that our deck otherwise wouldn't have access to. This island is a Euro promo, I believe. So yes, it does exist. I'm not sure how expensive it is. It might be kind of expensive. Are we getting revved? Is this Rev X a million? That's Rev X a million. Okay. Opponent's up to 14 with a full hand. Oh boy. Oh boy. Norrin's here to generate value with the gods, and also pump our humans, like Thalia's Lieutenant. But we haven't drawn any gods, and our other stuff hasn't stuck around. Doing well, Kevar. How are you? Well, we got a lot of lands out of our deck. Man, opponent's got so much action, and we do not. Norrin coming back. Come on, God. A God would probably be our best draw. Perfros would be our best draw. A Pharaoh would also be good. Either one of those would be very good. And Flooded Strand. I don't actually think we have any more lands to fetch. Well, go attacking. Swing with everything. Hit our opponent. I guess we run out Reflector Mage. Pass the turn. Our Blood Moon, or Magus of the Moon, kept us in the game for a while. But eventually our opponent drew a Plains, and then the fun ended quickly. There's the Serum Visions. I mean, our opponent's down to 8? That's kind of low. Well, no, it has to be over, like, at least 3 to be a million. 1 doesn't count. No Mana Ties in this deck. This is one of our instant deck tech decks, so we didn't actually build it. It's just one from our instant deck tech series. There's some stuff that's interesting and I like about it. There's other stuff that we're learning that's kind of hit or miss. So far, I feel like the deck is unfocused. I feel like the God Norrin plan and the human plan doesn't necessarily work together as much as I would like. So I feel like we've been stuck sometimes drawing pieces of both plans and not enough of one plan. Like, if we want to be humans, the 5-color human deck probably is a better human deck. And if we wanted to be a god deck where we were blinking Norrins and activating gods, there might be a better shell to do that with. But we still got a couple games to go. Champion of the Parish. Well, that kind of combos with Norrin. Well, we got to attack Gideon. I'm assuming our opponent blocks with the wall. Norn blinks. We're gonna die pretty quickly to Colonnade plus Gideon, unfortunately. And we don't really have ways to interact with that. Might as well play champion.
To wrap up, I just want to say again how sorry I am for the way that we handled the communication around these big changes. We do think
Huh.
it will help us innovate much faster.
Oh.
Wish we had handled the communication
Kind of hard to see on Planeswalkers. I guess that's what that little blue text is in there.
for all of your patience. I thank you.
I don't think it actually matters here. We're pretty much just... The game is just pretty over. We can't really beat these colonnades. Opponent. Getting in with colonnade. Let me see Servento. Yep, here comes Colonnade. Norin coming back. Well, I mean, we're making a big board, but it just doesn't do anything, unfortunately. So Thalia's Lieutenant comes down. Pump's Champion. Attack Champion. Opponent. Yeah, I think our opponent has a Gideon that's slightly better than ours. Well, we can untap the champion to block the Gideon if our opponent doesn't have path. Norin coming back. I mean, if our opponent has like 7 lands and we could win. That's a possibility. What classifies a deck as toolbox? I don't know if there's a definite definition. I think of some sort of tutor effects and one-ofs. That's what I associate with it. Yeah, Kypheon was expensive. It saw a little bit of play in Standard. The front half is fine if you just want a Savannah Lions. The problem is the Planeswalker half is not super exciting. Here comes Colonnade. So how can we win? Is there a way we can win? Is there any out to this situation? Takes up on champion. We're a point of damage away from winning with Gideon and Thalia's Lieutenant. Our opponent's pretty close to killing us with colonnades. I see a sort of scorched skid. Yeah, I don't think that Gideon can make Colonnade attack it because it's not a creature, unfortunately. Alright, wow. Huh. Opponent probably should have done that pre-combat. But okay. Come on, big draw. Magus of the Moon. Tech Edge. Ugh. That's the other... the other problem with Norin. Is not very good in multiples. Oh, we can't just win because champion doesn't deal damage. Huh. Yeah, the deck definitely does some really cool things, but we haven't been getting many wins with it yet. So we're dead to Colonnade Gideon. We could... I mean, we're dead to Cryptic no matter what. We're dead to Path no matter what. Dead to Snapcaster no matter what. We can plus on Champion so we don't lose to a Wrath. The other option is just to attack our opponent. And then we're dead to a Wrath on top of those other things. We can't kill Gideon. Norin can't actually attack, unfortunately. It blinks itself whenever anything attacks. But, I mean, I guess we might as well attack. I don't think the other stuff actually... I don't think not losing to a second Supreme Verdict is worth very much here. So hit our opponent to 4. I don't know. We can keep cards in hand. Maybe our opponent doesn't go for it. Norin coming back, pumping our champion. You can see the power, like, Norin has naturally grown this champion to an 8/8 in, like, just a couple turns. I tend to be pretty patient, cultist. Everyone's, learning, trying to get better. Oh, no! Oh, no! That was the one thing that plussing would have played around, but okay. Oh, man. That was the one thing. Maybe they don't go for it because of Path. Oh, God. Well, I guess we guessed wrong. There's Colonnade. Yep, there's Gideon, and that's the game. Yikes. Well, it's very possible that our opponent had multiple answers in hand, so I think that was still a fine play. We got to kill our opponent sooner or later. Alright, Hardcore Control. Can our deck compete with Hardcore Control? Huh. Yeah, Norin's really hard to kill. It just doesn't really do... Like, it needs other stuff to do anything. Like, just being unkillable doesn't actually do much with Norin. The champion had been plus by Gideon, though, so we couldn't actually deal damage with it that turn. Smuggler's Copter's not a human, but it could work in this deck. So, against Control, Rest in Peace is probably good. Magus of the Moon is kind of so-so. Surgical's probably good. Not sure about Grafdigger's Cage. Is it Charm? Maybe. It's so hit or miss. But, I mean, it does counter things that we want to counter. Yeah, I think, like, imagine that game if we had a Perforos out or an Afera out, then we probably would have won. Or at least we would have been a lot more competitive in that game if we had one of those cards. So go down the Grim Lavamancer. So it feels like we really do need to draw the right pieces in the right order, basically, is kind of where we're at. Meddling Mage, maybe? Might be worth it. Probably better than Skyship Plunder. Skyship Plunder is a card that I'm starting to think just... I don't know. It's starting to seem a little win more, I think is where I'm getting with Skyship Plunder. Like, if we already have counters on all of our creatures and so forth, I don't know if getting an extra counter makes it worth playing Skyship Plunder in Modern. So, I'm starting to think that maybe that's one of the places the deck is slightly off the rails. Yeah, let's try it like that. I think Absent Company is kind of a toolbox deck. Yeah, a 2-1 fire for 2 is... In Standard, it's kind of on curve and not bad. In Modern, I don't think a 2-1 fire for 2 is especially exciting. Like, in Standard, a Skyship Plunderer could theoretically just win the game all by itself. Ooh. Alright. Well, Human Aggro Hand. We can even name Supreme Verdict. This could work. If we're going to steal a game here, this is the hand to do it. So we get to, ooh, Champion of the Parish. All right. I like this. I like this. So Champion go. Yeah, maybe we should have taken out Reflector Mages. Opponent has an island. And passes. Well, play a Cavern on Human. Run out Thales Lieutenant. Keep the beatdown going. Pump Champion. Get in with Champion. This is our nut draw. This is our janky nut draw. Glacial Fortress. Wall of Omens. Okay. Sure. Well, we gotta go for it. There's no not going for it here. So play the Plains, run out Kytheon, pump our dorks, Meddling Mage on Supreme Verdict, pump our dorks, keep attacking, can we do it? Can we get there? Opponent, jumping. Oh boy, come on, aggro win, at least a win, even if it's aggro, that's fine. I don't think making uncounterable is really relevant when our opponent's tapped out, but yeah, they could have force willed us. Watch us not use Cavern there, and they have Disrupting Shoal, exiling like Serum Visions and get us. Yeah, we'll probably put the last Cavern on Gods when we play it. Opponent's down to 12. What do you got? You got Path? You gotta have something, or you're just dead. Alright, there's Path. So our opponent's not just dead. We'll grab an island. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Really? Double Path. Play Flooded Strand. Go attacking. Oh, our aggro win might be fizzling. Pass the turn. I've got a friend trying to tell me the unbanned Jace is a sure thing, and he's got it slotted into his Jeskai control list. How likely do you think that is? Well, I don't know if I would say it's likely, but I think it's possible. So I would say unbanned Jace odds, I'm going to go, let's say 25%. And that might, if anything, that might be too high. But I'm going to say 25% on unbanned Jace. Crag Flooded Strand. Grab a Steam Vents. Opponent's at 7. More Is It Charms. Well, get in with Kytheon. Come on, Kytheon. It's all on you, Kytheon. All about you, Kytheon. Down to 5. We have counters. There's a Colonnade. Opponent passes. Snapcaster Mage. Is It Charm does a little bit of everything for Path. I mean, I guess we gotta counter this Path. I think. Unfortunately. Get in with Kytheon. Make it indestructible. Kill Snapcaster. We're putting up a fight. We're trying. Arid Mesa, go. Come on, Kytheon. You can do it. There are decks that win before you could play Jason Mind Sculptor in Modern. Ugh. If you haven't played G Center in 4, I think it's possible, but unlikely. Yeah, I mean, some decks, a reasonable number of Modern decks, don't especially care that much about Jace. But that's not true of all decks. Meddling Mage. What do we name with Meddling Mage? That's actually a pretty good question. Cryptic? Snapcaster? Oh, I have no idea. Our long game plan is Norn and the Gods, and we have not drawn a God this match at all. Yeah, Cryptic that was my first impulse, was to name Cryptic, so we'll go with that. Meddling Mage on Cryptic. Pass the turn. Our Izzet Charm can't really stop Cryptic. They have enough mana. We should be able to, and I would like to loot with Izzet Charm at some point, potentially. If we draw like another land next turn, we probably got to try to loot. Panharmonicon Norin. Opponent. Man, they have all the Ghost Quarters, which are going to be Strip Mines pretty soon. Champion of the Parish. Well, I guess we play Champion. Pass the turn. The Panharmonicon deck looks pretty sweet. Thalia's Lieutenant. I mean, I guess we just play it and attack with everything. Maybe? Could it be? Pump the dorks, pump the dorks. Attack with everything. And our opponent scoops it up! Oh my goodness, we gotta win. No gods, but we snuck out a win. I don't think our opponent was dead there, but we got there. We will take it. Whew. Okay, so... Rule of Law, Wear Tear. Invasive Surgery. Reflector Mage isn't very good in this matchup. We could Ruined Halo. Ruined Halo seems like, since we're ahead on time, maybe it's relevant. Like, this match could come down to... time on our opponent's end. Yeah, I mean, it's a way we can get in an attack, but if our opponent's replaying a wall or something, it's not really worth it. So, I think maybe like this. How's this look? I think Ruined Halo is generally bad, but the fact that our opponent only has like 6 minutes on their clock to kill us with, having Halo on like Celestial Colonnade, is actually like... seems like it might be relevant, since our opponent not only has to win, they actually have to win quickly. So the fact that they need to win quickly, I think, might make Halo better than normal. If it wasn't for the time thing, I don't think I would bring in Ruined Halo. Just normally in this matchup, I don't think it would be good enough. Because they would find an answer and kill us eventually. But even if this just like fogs colonnades for a few turns, that might be enough to win because of the time thing. I think this seems reasonable. So the main synergies of the deck, well, we have a God. Oh boy. Well, we have a Cavern on God. I think we're going to keep this. This probably seems crazy, but Aphera has got to be like one of our single best cards in this entire matchup. Because we can put one Cavern on God, one Cavern on Human, and then we just get to draw a card every... 2 cards every turn. I think we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. I think it's fine. Aphera, and our opponent's going to 6. There's a Hallowed Fountain. Opponent passes. Ooh, Meddling Mage. Let's Flooded Strand, pass the turn. Scepter Hardlock. Ew, that's pretty spicy. Opponent's islanding. Well, let's crack. Grab a... I'm actually nervous about getting basics since we saw so many Field of Ruins, but... Get a Plains. Steam Vents. I think we're going to run out Meddling Mage. So Cavern on Human. Meddling Mage on... What do we name with Meddling Mage? That's the other big question. Meddling Mage on... Let's name Path, I guess. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think Path is fine. Azuria Scepter Lock. There's a Gideon. Well, now we gotta deal with that. Yep, takes up on Meddling Mage. Ugh. Oh, play Arid Mesa. Pass the turn. The Scepter Lock deck is sweet. Opponent plays a tap land. Takes up Gideon. Now, crack Mesa. Grab a Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Ooh, there's Norin too. Cavern on God. Get down our Aphera. Uncounterably. Pass the turn. Now we get to start Norin blinking. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is our long game. This is what we're trying to get set up. This has been... Come on, no detention spheres. That would be so sad. Just let us draw some cards. Takes up. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. You just want to pass. You don't want to detention sphere us. Passes. Yes. Yes. Norin. Actually, let's first play an island. Norin uncounterably. That's what we were looking for. Start drawing those cards. Start drawing those cards. Norin comes down. And we will pass the turn. Draw an extra card. We're still ahead on time by a minute. There's a Metallic Mimic. Now the value can spiral. Opponent going to blink our Norin for us. Thank you, opponent. Hey, have a good night, Dectris Terra. Have fun at work. This is what we're trying to get to for the long game. This is the plan. This is the plan. I feel good about this one. We might be doing it. Opponent. So, okay, sure. You killed our Meddling Mage. Fires up the Gideon. Gets in. Yep, down to 14. Norin coming back. We're drawing more cards. Ooh, Grafdigger's Cage 2. So, let's... play Metallic Mimic on Human. Play Kytheon. Untapped Steam Vents. Play Grafdigger's Cage. Pass the turn. Norin coming back. Drawing more cards. I wish we had a way to just kill the... Ooh. Ooh. Double Bolt. That is a way to just kill this Gideon. Black Panharmonicon, eh? Path to Exile on Kytheon. Okay. Sure. Grab a Plains. We will chump this Gideon. Ugh, Path on Mimic. Okay, last land out of our deck. Fires up Gideon. We'll let it go. Oh, this is more damage than we wanted to take. We are going to double bolt Gideon on our turn. Opponent hits us. I'm going to wait till we can leave up the Is It Charm to double bolt. Opponent hits us. Yep. Too easy to get blown out by a counter if we go for it right now. I'd rather drop to 8 and then double bolt on our turn, I think. Opponent hits us. Yup. Down to 8. Norin coming back. Drawing a card. So let's bolt. Redirect to Gideon. Bolt. Redirect to Gideon. Gideon down. Alright, that's good. Now we can Metallic Mimic. Oh, we can't uncounterable Metallic Mimic. That doesn't work. So let's just play Metallic Mimic on human. Play our Grim Lavamancer, also a human, uncounterably. Leave up our Is It Charm, pass the turn. Keep getting our Norins back. I think we're in okay shape. We dealt with the Gideon. Our opponent doesn't have a Colonnade at the moment. We're drawing 2 cards a turn. Ooh, Extraction. Extraction could end up being relevant. Field of Ruin for our opponent. Okay. Alright. Untap. There's a Tech Edge. That's not bad. Go to combat. I think we might be winning. We gotta not time out. Get in with Mimic. Blink the Norin. And pass the turn. Get back our Norin. Hey, what's up, Real Roxart? Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Can't cast spells from the graveyard. So that's fine. We can just Lavamancer it. I think we're doing it. Yeah, opponent can't path us. Opponent's down to 1 minute and 30 seconds. Yeah, opponent's realizing they're caged. Well, kill Snapcaster. Opponent's just going to tap draw. I don't even really care about that. Sure, tap draw. We draw an extra card. Thanks to a Farah. Wall of Omens. That'll keep our opponent alive, but they're running out of time. Hello from the U.S., Outlaw Roshi. How goes it tonight? There's a Colonnade. Thankfully, we can surgically extract it after tech edging, and that might just do it. That might be the game. The Cryptic doesn't really do anything. I don't even know if it's worth, like, countering, because it doesn't do anything. Actually, probably should have countered the Gideon, though, come to think of it. That was a little greedy. Let's loot with Izzet Charm. There's Perforos, too. So discard Cavern. Discard Kytheon. Norn coming back. We're drawing a card. Ooh, and the Blood Moon. Alright, so play Tech Edge. Tech Edge Colonnade. Play Perforos. Blink Norin. Play Magus of the Moon. Ping Gideon. Extract Celestial Colonnade. Only card in hand is Mana Leak. Yup. Colonnade's gone. Okay. Norin, come back. This is what we were trying to get set up. Norin, we will redirect to Gideon. Gideon down. Only Mana Leak in hand. We're still drawing extra cards. And this is the scenario that we're trying to set up with Jeskai Gods and Humans. This is pretty much exactly it. Metallic Mimic. Run out Metallic Mimic. Blink our Norin. Dome our opponent. Set it on Human. Hit our opponent. Go attacking. Opponent blocks. We will pump with Perforos. Kill the wall. Hit our opponent. Down to 10. Norin comes back. Hits our opponent. Down to 8. And I think this is it. This is what we've been going for. It took a while. It was not easy. It didn't happen quickly. But we got the GGs. So that's what Jeskai Gods and Humans is trying to do. Whoo! My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. So that's it. That is the setup of what we're trying to do. Opponent had Supreme Verdict in hand. Didn't even matter. They would still just get drained out by Norin with our gods. And, whoo, we got to win. We got to win. It's possible to win. After a rough start, we've snuck our way up to 1 and 2. 2 more? We just got to win 2 more. All right, quick 30-second break while we're waiting for the next round to kick off. And we're back. Waiting for someone to show up, take us on in round number 4 with Gods and Humans. Oh my goodness. Apparently no one's playing Modern tonight. I've been looking at a list you made for 7 deck ideas based on Ixalan back in September. Decided to make a deck based on dramatic entrance, calling it Dinomatic Footsteps. Ooh. Well, let me take a look. Alright, we found an opponent. Dynomatic Footsteps. Ooh, with Footsteps of the Goryo, too. Footsteps of the Goryo is a pretty sweet way of getting back Gishath. I like it. I like the Mono Black Pentarmonicon deck. It reminds me of one that we played on Budget Magic a while ago. Kind of a non-budget version of it. I think it looks sweet, though. We'll play first. And $5 donation from Ballbags. Finally got it working. Always love seeing control decks go down to a spicy build. Yeah, we finally got there, Ballbags. Thank you so much for the donation. It always feels good when it finally works out after a kind of a rough start. This hand is weird. Ugh. What do we do with this? So Norn and Perforos is appealing. Our mana's, you know, we're going to keep it. We got Magus of the Moon. The junk deck looks spicy. Bellowing Aegiasaur. Hasn't seen much play yet, but seems pretty sweet with Walking Ballista. Good way to pump the team, especially with multiples. Yeah, I think it's a keep. I don't really like double Perforos, but I think it's good enough. Guessing Footsteps of the Goryo, why not get Protean Hulk and win instantly with Mikaeus and Walking Ballista? Oh, that's not a fun way of looking at life. Let's pass the turn. I mean, from a Spike perspective, I think that's true. Although, you can't dramatic entrance a... Well, I guess you can, can't you? Never mind. Did you read the comments on Four Horsemen? The goal is to have your opponent get 51 tap them all, and make your opponent middle themselves out when they are untapped. I did read the comments. I don't think that's actually the original intent of the deck's creator, but I think that is a way you can win with the deck. So you can... That also requires you to have a Cryptic in hand if you're going to win on that plan. But that is another way you can win with it. We probably got to get a non-basic, unfortunately, or we're just never going to cast anything. But then we got Magus. I guess Magus of the Moon's going to be bad here anyway, so let's get Steam Vents. Let's forget about Magus of the Moon. Flooded Strand, crack it. Well, we get to start growing our champion. That's good. Get a Plains. Play champion. Why don't we have Thraben Inspector? Thraben Inspector's a human. And super good. Start the Norin fun. Pumping our champion. Pass the turn. Ooh, Forest. And Pride Mage. Okay. Well, you're pumping our champion. Man, I'd love to just draw land. Land for Reflector Mage would be spectacular here. Opponent gets in. Yep. Sure. Hits us. What is this stack? Is this just like green-white beatdown? Well, if we're not going to draw land, another champion is a good consolation prize. Enjoy the food, Sammy. This song is Lino Dalla Vida by Weisiger. Might as well start beating down. I mean, with two Champion of the Parishes, I think we're the aggro. Especially since we're growing turn by turn with our Norin. See, you can see the power of Norin in this draw, too. This is kind of like the Soul Sister start with Norin. I'm not very good at non-English languages, or even English, some would say. But L-L-E-N-O, so however you say that, Lino, I would guess, de la vida, but two L's. Run 1 past Inflame and 4 Horsemen to flashback back Cryptic and win that way. Yeah, that could work. Opponent's attacking. Well, that's fine. They're getting in for 2, but growing our champions along the way. They need pass. They need pass desperately, or they're just going to lose to our champions. Blink, attack. What do you got, opponent? We did not draw land, unfortunately. No ambush vipers. No ambush vipers. The Mike Arnold for the 11th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh, the old blocking path. I see. Tricky. Tricky opponent. The classic blocking path. Well, Norin comes back. Uh-oh. They don't really have Ambush Viper, do they? Okay, Sack's a clue. Massacre Worm, yeah, I guess there's a lot of different ways a deck with that style could go about winning. Like, you could make a bunch of different win conditions. Bone it. Getting in with Pride Mage. Yeah, getting a land's not bad. It means we get to probably just Reflector Mage. If we draw Perforos, we probably Perforos. Ugh. Magus of the Moon. Alright, Magus of the Moon looking worse again. Norin coming back. Growing the Dorks. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, Cavern of Souls on human. How close are we to being dead? Not very. Yeah, let's just Perforos. Go for the high upside play. Perforos, exile Norin. Oh, pineapple, no. Pineapple is not okay on pizza. I'm offended that you would even suggest that. Pizza should be greasy and covered with meats and cheeses. Oh, boy. Ugh. Okay. Well, our opponent had lots of paths, so they're not just dead. And now we're actually not in the most wonderful shape I've ever seen. Pineapple on pizza? Really? There's that many pineapple pizza lovers here? I thought that that was just like a widely known thing that was disgusting. But you can't control taste. Do what your taste buds say. Bona gets in with the Kozali Pride Mage. Y'all are just trolling me, right? Like, half the chat loves pineapple pizza? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Well, let's just Reflector Mage. Bounce Pride Mage. Ping our opponent. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding. Wow. Wow. Wow, we're getting close to being dead. We're getting really close to being dead. Okay. Oh boy. Toontingy! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. I mean, we can still charm it, but they have a Restoration Angel now. I think we want to... Well, our opponent's going to attack. Yeah, let's just charm right now. Charm the Pride Mage. Because they also have this Stirring Wildwood. Ooh, donate on the mobile app. I'm actually not 100% sure about that. Opponent's down to 5. I think we're okay. What is this? Nothing. Because if our opponent attacks, that blinks the Norin. Norin comes back, puts our opponent to 3. We Reflector Mage, blink Norin, Norin comes back. So unless they can deal with Perforos or gain life, I think we're okay. I think we actually just win next turn, because our opponent can't attack or do anything without blinking Norin. So I think the Perforos Norin combo is going to sneak out this game. I mean, anchovies on pizza are even worse, right? Does anyone like anchovies on pizza? Alright, opponent attacks. They're going for it anyway. Blinks our Norin. Well, maybe they have life gain. That would be a thing they could have. Or a Perforos answer. Opponent. Wow. Okay. Now, we actually are going to lose now. Wow. Oh, goodness. Oh, actually, they didn't do this in a way that would work. So I don't think we lose. Blinking Resto doesn't do anything. Oh, it does. Yeah, this... We might be dead. Opponent Ghost Quarters. So we'll grab a basic. Ghost Quarters. Out of basics. Norin comes back. Opponent's down to 3. Oh my goodness. But now they get rid of our Perforos, is the problem. That's the problem. Oh. Huh? Oh. Well, now our opponent's dead, I think. Now they're double dead. So play Reflector Mage. Blink Norin. I don't know what our opponent's doing. They're doing all kinds of tricky shenanigans. But none of their tricky shenanigans are... I thought they were just going to Flicker Wisp Perforos so they wouldn't take damage on our turn. And then try to kill us with their flyers, but this also is fine. So bounce Flicker Wisp. I'm confused what our opponent... I don't understand why they would... I don't understand. Okay, we'll take it, though. I mean, we will take it. We will not complain even a little bit. A win is a win. Oh, boy. So what do we have to fight death and taxes? The answer is not a ton. Magus of the Moon doesn't seem great. Is It Charm does kill some things. Not much else. Our Magus of the Moons are kind of iffy. It might just be something like this. This deck is pretty spicy. It's like Jeskai, kind of janky humans with some gods for Norin Blink value. We're calling it gods and humans. Jeskai gods and humans. Does any of this other stuff do anything? Maybe. Jeskai bad stuff, yeah. Wear Tear? I guess we can Wear Tear over a Magus of the Moon. I don't know about Stony. Venser is such a sweet card. We should have Venser in every deck. Echoing Truth. I don't mind one Magus of the Moon, I guess. It shuts down Ghost Quarters. Yeah, let's try it like this. This seems fine-ish. Yeah, we're going EDH in Modern. I don't think Meddling Mage is that good because of Ether Vial. That gets around us really naming a lot of stuff. Ah, okay. I mean, we got Perforos. So we'll try this. I mean, Thalia's Lieutenant's fine. We got a removal spell. Seems somewhat reasonable. There's the noblest of hierarchs. Well, Aaron Mesa. Pass the turn. Gotta set up for this Izzet Charm. Lightning Angel's a pretty underrated Modern card, I think. Lightning Angel with Mantis Rider. That's some good times. Opponent. Getting in with the Hierarch. Yep. Alright, crack Aaron Mesa. Grab a Steam Vents? Yeah, let's get a Steam Vents. Our mana is so risky. Ooh, I do like Grim Lavamancer. Mac Daddy for the 8th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And we're just going to kill this Noble Hierarch. Pass the turn. This deck could have Mantis Rider. That is a Jeskai human. That's actually a pretty good question. What do you got, opponent? Thalia. Thalia's not that good against us. It might actually hurt our opponent more than it hurts us. Cavern on human. Wolves of the Hunt. That's apparently a nameable creature type. Run out Thalia's Lieutenant. Run out Grim Lavamancer. And pass the turn. Yeah, we'll try not to fetch too many basics because of Ghost Quarter concerns. Ugh, Arbiter. Well, that's less fun. Okay. The only good news is we get to... Oh my son of a... You gotta be kidding. Oh, wow. Our opponent slow rolled us like crazy. Okay. Okay, opponent. Okay, you got all the Ghost Quarters. We understand. Wow. That was a blowout and a half. Now start getting in damage. Blinking our Norin. Woo! Opponent takes it. If they have another Ghost Quarter, then I'm just going to cry myself to sleep. We got double Strip Mind in Modern. In Modern. We just want to start Lavamancering things, and then our life is good. I guess I put our opponent down 2 lands as well, so that's something. And they didn't play another Ghost Quarter this turn, so that's also something. Come on, attack us. Alright, opponent gets in. Exiles Norin. Then maybe they have a path. Maybe, oh man, if it's double Strip Mine path with Arbiter out, that would be so sad. Yeah, opponent hits us. Opponent hits us. Yeah, apparently there was an old Master of the Hunt. Oh, they... Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, the blowouts. The blowouts, the blowouts, the blowouts. Yeah, we're just going to kill this right now. Get this Arbiter out of here. before something else goes horribly wrong. I mean, I think we're oddly still in somewhat okay shape, but boy, that was a brutal cycle of a couple turns. That went super badly for us. But I mean, we got a champion. We still got a Grim Lavamancer for killing duty. We got a champion to grow, so we got a Perfro, so we're still in okay shape, even after that brutality. Not another path. Okay, 2-mana Ether Vial. That's okay. Norin comes back. That's also good. So play a champion. Do some blinking. Play our planes. Now life is actually looking pretty good. Pass the turn. Now we just go mow down your stuff to get our opponent back for all those strip mines. Yeah, we can get Perforos down next turn, potentially, I think. Whew. Well, maybe we're going to sneak out a winning record after all. It could happen. Opponent goes attacking. Lavamancer you. Yup. Tap land. Norin coming back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's time for the God of the Forge. Blink our Norin. Go attacking. And things are looking up. Things are looking up in Jeskai Gods and Humans world. Yeah, it was nice of them to attack and give us that free Norin trigger. Norin's doing some work this game. Growing the champions, triggering the Perforoses. Yeah, we do have Jeskai too, and a Cavern. That's like our Ayavugan. Mimic. Well, play Mimic. Do we just win here, I think? Maybe, hopefully. If our opponent has nothing. On human. Trigger, trigger. Lavamancer. Human. Trigger, trigger. Attack. Yeah, I think we win either way. Whew. Opponent. Vials in. Selfless Spirit. Sure. You can see the deck right here. Exclamation point deck list will always take you to the deck. Opponent blocks. Selfless Spirit down. Sax Horizon Canopy. Sure. Sax Horizon Canopy, and that's game. Hey, Kunern, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. One more Lavamancer activation. Put our opponent to 2. I mean, we just win with Lavamancer to the face. And we got the GGs. I mean, we don't really need to try to kill the creature. They could have Restoration Angel blinked it. So if we just go to face, then we get back Norin. Norin, Perforos trigger. Yeah, Lavamancer super good in that matchup. And after a rough start, we've clawed back to 2-2, which means 1 round to go and a win. A win would give the children just a little snack. 1 treasure chest. We got a chance. We got a chance. It all comes down to this. Round 5 of our league. This is the one. This is the one. The deck is... We started off rough, and I was feeling a little down about it, but now it's been doing some really sweet things. So while I don't think the deck is perfect yet, it does some cool things, and I'm coming around to it. Still not a fan of the Skyship Plunderers in the deck, and the mana base is incredibly risky, but hey, go enjoy your food, Henjiki. Thanks for hanging out. The kids are hopefully eating. They're eating a little bit if we win this last match. It all comes down to this one. I don't believe I'm muted. Can you hear me? I mean, okay. Try refreshing. Try refreshing if you can't hear me. All right, let's take a look at this hand. So much power, but little lacking in mana. Champion, Lightning Bolt, not much else. I think we got to ship this one. I don't think we can keep the one-lander. All right, Skyship Plunderer, it is your time to shine. And we can Is It Charm it away. Yeah, sometimes... Oh, did I? Oh, my God, I missed a donation dealing with the sound issues. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. $100 donation. Oh, my goodness. Wolf Boy, 727. Thanks for the countless hours of entertainment, Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive. Wolf Boy, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Wolf Boy. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't shout it out sooner. I was trying to deal with the sound problem. Wow. Oh, my goodness. You all are so amazing. I'm constantly amazed. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, hopefully we can win this last round on the back of the adrenaline rush from the donation. Opponent's Banting? Bant Spirits? Probably. There's a Pride Mage. Well, we can kill that. We got 1,000,000 Is It Charms, and if there's one thing Is It Charm is good at, it's killing Pride Mages. Wow. Thank you again. That is so awesome. So I guess the kids are eating tonight no matter what. Oh, best kill the Pride Mage, best the turn. Hope that you get a chest and it contains something really sweet. I just picked one a Scarab God in my draft. Awesome. Oh, that's some value. Opponent has an ooze. We cannot as easily kill the ooze. So many Is It Charms. Well, put this on human. Run out Mimic. Also on human. This ooze might be a problem. Did I do anything fun for Halloween? We were streaming. We were streaming for most of Halloween. Playing some spooky Innistrad Limited. Thank you so much, Wolf Boy. And glad you got to hang out, by the way. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, now I'm going to spend that $100 on pineapple pizza. Oh, just kidding. Maybe real pizza. So, Pro Tour tomorrow. Give me your honest opinion. Percentage from 0 to 100 of a non-Teamer Energy, non-Ramenon bread control deck. Actually, let's throw blue-black control in there as well. The 3 decks that were the decks at Worlds. Percentage that one of those, those decks. I said that really poorly. But you know what I mean. Well, not the big 3 that actually does well at the Pro Tour. Opponent, blinking Arnorin for us. Thank you. Ooh. Well, I do like a Farah, although I'm a little nervous that we're about to get Collected Companied, but this is what we got to do. Collected Company. Please don't have it for a Spell Queller. Tracy Gag for the 13th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. There's the Collected Company. There's the Spell Queller. There's our life ending. Oh boy. Oh dear. Bant Spirits. Yeah, we're dead now. We be dead. Super dead. I do still have the Snapcasters from the draft in my collection. Yeah, not sure how we... Collected Company. Collected Company. Pretty good. Well, I mean, Is It Charm is an answer, but I feel like we have to advance our game state. Esper. Esper's interesting. Yeah, token decks could definitely show up. That's a possibility. God Pharaoh's Gift is probably on the short list of possibilities. Jeez. Looking grim. Looking grim in this one. Oh, man. Budget Commander deck. Tomer is way better at budget way more in tune with Budget Commander than I am. But I would check out some of the Commander Clash decks. All of the, well, so the problem is the Commander Clash decks are budget on Magic Online, but not necessarily in paper. So check out Tomer's Budget Commander series. That's probably the best way to go as far as finding paper budget decks. Yeah, it'll be awesome to see LSV back in the saddle. And yeah, all right. Well, value creatures. This is just like standard company, essentially. Reflector mages, spell quellers. That's just like the standard deck. Oh, well, thank God for the donations, because the kids eating looking a little less likely now. Oh, dear. All right, Skyship Plunder, you gotta go. You should just not be in the deck, period. Meddling Mage, we're going to bring in. Grafdigger's Cage, we're going to bring in. And that might be it. That might be as good as it gets for our deck. Come on. Good hands. Good hands. Let's win this. Let's take it down. After a rough start, let's do it. The deck is crazy. The Pro Tour starts at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Or, no, I'm sorry. I said p.m. 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Not sure the time zones in the rest of the world. Alright, we'll give this a shot. Unfortunately, this Tech Edge is not looking too hot at the moment, but Lightning Bolts are reasonable. Meddling Mage could be good. We can get down to Kyphion on turn 1. So, Arid Mesa, crack it. Grab a Sacred Foundry. Untapped, and let's Kyphion. Start getting in the early beats. The Pro Tour starts tomorrow morning. LSV is off the commentary, back in the Pro Tour proper, so he will be playing tomorrow. Back to the game. He is captaining Team Channel Fireball. I'd like to play Thalia's Lieutenant, but I think we better bolt the bird. We can't let our opponent get a quick company. That would be a disaster. Get in there, little Gideon. Skyship Plunder is terrible in Standard. What made the person who made this deck think they'd be good in Modern? That is a very good question, and I do not have a good answer. I am not sure why anyone would think that was smart. Oh, this Tech Edge is taunting us. So we can only play one spell. I think our one spell is going to be... I think it's going to be Meddling Mage on Collected Company. I think this is fine. Meddling Mage on Company. Get in with Kyphion. Keep the beats flowing. The best Savannah Lions and the worst Gideon all in one card. Quite a feat of design to make the worst of a card type and the best of a card type all in one. What do you think of the new From the Vault spoilers? So, Liliana, Delver of Secrets, and Huntmaster. We got to see. I'm definitely expecting Jace. I was very surprised to see Liliana front and center where would kind of expect Jace to be. So, we'll see. I'm a little worried about the set having enough value, but maybe that doesn't really matter. Maybe, because it usually sells for above MSRP anyway, so maybe it just doesn't really matter how much value's in it. It'll just cost less for people to get from their LGSs. There's the Queller. That's fine. Opponent exiles. So we'll just bolt the Queller. Get back our stuff. Pump our team. Collected Company, still offline. Get in for 6. And we might be forcing a decisive last game of this match for the treasure chest. The new art does look pretty awesome. Disappointed Liliana has the same art a little bit, but the Delver looked great, the Huntmaster looked great. I was happy with that. Hey, see you, Ninja Man. Have a good dinner. We're close to sneaking out this win, forcing a game 3. We're 2-2 and down a game in this match. Let's see. Play Norin. Is their opponent spell quellering? We have not played Eldrazi-tron tonight. I haven't played any Tron tonight, actually. There's the Queller. No, play Lavamancer. We gotta... What do we do? Lightning Bolt is a potential blowout. Yeah, we're going for it. If you got the Bolt, you got the Bolt. Hopefully you don't. Block Scythian. No Bolt. Down to 1. Get back Norin. Pump. Tech Edge. Pass the turn. Now they need to untap land just to Collected Company. Shock doesn't do it. Fetch doesn't do it. I think we might have got there. Tech Edge coming through. Tech Edge finally being good. And this is it. This is it. The last game of the league for the treasure chest. It all comes down to this. Our last 3 hours of heartbreaking losses, wonderful wins. And now there it is. All coming down to this. Oh, no. Not the way we wanted to start the last game. 0 lander. Yeah, we got to ship it. Okay. Planes. I guess to the top. It lets us Reflector Mage. We don't have red mana, which is bad. I think we got to go bottom, actually. I think we got to try to find red mana to bolt. I think we need to bolt a birds here. There's birds. No Momir tonight, I don't think. We're already going... Oh, that's not red mana. Well, we'll see. Not feeling super hopeful. Really wanted to bolt that bird. Play the Norin. Pass the turn. It was all gas. Yeah, I don't think any Momir tonight. Our league has went a bit long. And Pro Tour weekends are super busy for me, so I'm gonna try to relax a little bit this evening before Pro Tour coverage starting tomorrow. Now play Hallowed Fountain tapped. Pass the turn. Now our opponent's gonna be able to get down a Collected Company before we even do anything, really. Gods Among Men is a good name for this deck. Well, maybe our opponent just doesn't have Collected Company. That would be good. Opponent. Ooh. Well, Cavern on, I guess, God. Oh, I wish we could somehow. That Grafdigger's Cage would be so good if it was earlier. Oh, how can we make this happen? I guess we just got to run out Reflector Mage. If we try to Grafdigger's Cage, they can just Company in response. So let's Reflector Mage. Most of the decks do not have names, so I usually have to come up with names for them. Usually nameless. Yeah, here it comes. Come on, whiff. 0 creatures. At least 0 spell quellers. Oh, no! Oh, boy. Alright. Collected Company is a super busted Magic card. Yup. The variance of it is a little bit obnoxious. I'm not super hopeful. Oh, man. And a township? Jeez. Yeah, I think we're just literally dead. Wow. You can see... You can see how the old saying of bolt the birds, how important that actually is. If we had had a red source to bolt the birds, our Grafdigger's Cage would have come down before Collected Company, and we'd probably actually be super far ahead in this game. But as it stands right now, the game's just, it's over. Oh, poor kids, poor kids, poor kids. Yeah, I mean, our opponent just had really strong draw. Jeez. Oh, man, our Grafdigger's Cages would have been so good. Oh! Alright, and that does it. Well, that's Collected Company for you, boys and girls. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is lethal, and that be the game. And, yeah. Well, good hand, Bant Company. So close. Well, I guess we were so close to having a 3-2 record. That's true. We were close to a winning record. We're not close to winning that game. I guess we were close if we had been able to get down Grafdigger's Cage before all that, but I don't think the variance of Collected Company is bad in the sense of, like Aetherworks Marvel. It's just it's sometimes a little frustrating when you, like, run the numbers in your head and you're like, oh, okay, they get to see 6 cards. Odds of hitting a Spell Queller aren't that high. So it's, like, that kind of variance. I don't think it's an unhealthy kind of variance, but oh, yeah. Kid's going hungry tonight, so I think that's going to pretty much bring us to the end tonight. So what's going on this weekend? Pro Tour Ixalan, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be doing the round-by-round updates, I believe, so keep an eye out for those if you miss any of the excitement. So anyway, I think that brings us to the end of the stream. So we'll be back on Tuesday. We'll have tons of Pro Tour stuff to talk about from the Vault, full spoiler, coming out on Monday. We're going to have Unstable spoilers starting soon. So it's going to be a fun, exciting weekend and then week coming up in the Magic world. So in the meantime, the MTG Goldfish Replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this one, coming up tomorrow. The normal YouTube has Commander Clash coming out tomorrow night against the odds last night if you missed it, featuring some Arcane Adaptation, or Adaptation if you prefer, in Modern. And of course, the merch page with tokens and t-shirts and playmats and all that good stuff. So big thank you to everyone who hung out tonight. You all are awesome. Thanks to the subs. Huge thanks for the donations. We had another huge donation from Wolfboy727. And thank you everyone else. Bullbags, Adam Jr., Delcree, Weep for Humanity, Jag TJ, Joel B, NR Paul. Big shout out and thank you to all of you. So everyone, enjoy Pro Tour Ixalan. Have a wonderful evening, a great weekend. I'll be back on Tuesday with another one, and I will talk to you soon.